in the nation of the United States of America, a place that welcomes individuals from all over the world. So we are really missing Dr. Sander, but we were here from the families, for those individuals that knew him better than me. I can talk about my experience as elected official, finding someone, a true champion for our children, for our youth. When I was elected in 2009, we knew that we had a great treasure in Northern Manhattan. It is in this area, it is in this building, in the Armory, that we have the track and field Hall of Fame of the whole nation is here. So let's remember Dr. Sander with a big round of applause, because we know that he's here watching us. You know, I'm 52 years old. I had 2 daughters. We work hard to leave our society better for the future generation. So Dr. Sander had his own record as a runner. Dr. Sander has his own record as a doctor. But Dr. Sander also rescued the Armory. We know those of you who are new in this community, you should know that in this area, we used to have 104 homicide every year in the 90s. So sport was very important to rescue our community. So as a council member, it was a great opportunity that I have to work here, to find someone committed to use sport as a venue to rescue our youth, but also to send the message loud and clear to the whole nation that in Washington night, in a community where many people were living in the 80s, we were building the track and field Hall of Fame. So thank you, Dr. Sander, for everything that you have done. And what we are here today is like doing something simple, very symbolic, which is co-naming, leaving his name, not only for the present, but also for the future generation. Para mí es un placer estar aquí, en una oportunidad de poner el nombre a una calle, el corazón de Washington Heights, con Dr. Sander, una persona que usó su liderazgo de doctor, un ejemplo corriendo, un ejemplo también de servicio a la comunidad. Y hoy nosotros estamos aquí dándole el reconocimiento que él se merece. We were here from some of my colleagues in government. Assemblywoman, she's here? Sorry. So we are here, the Carmen, we used to be my chief of staff. So we work with the Army. She was the one. The last designation that we made of $750,000 to upgrade one of the rooms to make a STEM center was part of the whole process, that it was all about whatever the Army, whatever Dr. Sander needed, we were there. So Carmen is here. At that time she was, yes, my chief of staff. She was my budget director. But for me it is an honor to present Assemblywoman Carmen de la Rosa.
Thank you, Councilman. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank you all for the invitation to be here. I had the honor of meeting Dr. Sanders and working with Dr. Sanders a few times. And if you met Dr. Sanders, you know that he was a straight shooter. He told it how he felt it. But he was so dedicated to our community. He was so dedicated to the work of the Armory. He had a focus, laser focus, on the mission of the Armory, what this building was supposed to signify. And he made that vision a reality. We are so grateful that we can remember the work that we were able to share. Dr. Sanders, thank you to his family for sharing him with us for all these years. He was really someone that when you spoke to him, you always knew that his heart was in the right place. He wanted to do all he could to make sure that Washington Heights was on the map and that the Armory was on the map. And here we have a national museum for track and field. You knew when there were events in the Armory because the streets were overflooded with people. And always Dr. Sanders' touch is always there. So I want to really take the opportunity to thank the councilman for the efforts, for making sure that as elected officials, we're able to remember the legacy of those people who lived in our community who have left their mark. Dr. Sanders is someone who I think we all have fond memories of. When we think about him and we think about the work in the Armory, we can remember conversations, we can remember sharing ideas with him, and we can remember his responses back to us. He always wanted the Armory to shine, and today I think it's shining, right guys?
Yeah.
I want to congratulate the new administration in the Armory. You all have big shoes to fill. There's a lot of work still to be done, but I want you to know that when we walk down the street, we will remember the mission and the vision that Dr. Sanders had for that building, and we will always support the Armory and the work of the Armory. I want to thank his wife, his children. Thank you. For us as community members, we've lost a legend, but you all have lost parts of your lives. So thank you for letting us do this humble recognition for Dr. Sanders. And today we're celebrating. We're celebrating a man who gave his life for something he found and he loved, which was running. He was also a Fordham Ram, which I am. So I have to shout out Fordham. So we're here to celebrate. It's a happy day. It's a day where we remember. It's a day where we honor. And like we always say when we do co-namings, we do this co-namings to make ourselves happy, but also so that the future generations can walk down the street and say, who was Dr. Sanders? What did he do? What happened here? What was the story? And so now it's our job to make sure that we tell his story and that we give justice to his story, because he definitely was someone who revolutionized this part of Washington Heights. To take this building from being a 200 men's shelter that was abandoned to what it is now, a national museum. Think about that for a second. It's really an honor to be here, and it's really an honor to have known Dr. Sanders and remember him today. Thank you.
Thank you. And let's hear from Michael Frankfurt, Chairman of the Armory.
Norb would like the fact that a street is being named, and it was a street that he crossed about 60 years ago when he was a member of the Columbia Prep track team. He always told me that's how it all started. Everything good that happened to him happened because he went into that building one day as a runner. Got him a scholarship to Fordham, then to medical school, and he did it all. Norb would love that his family and friends are here. Family particularly. His four beautiful